What's up, guys? Mickle here, and tomorrow is going to be an absolutely massive day for the cryptocurrency market. Guys, in this video, I want to go over the huge event that will take place tomorrow, what we are looking for out of this event, and exactly how we will know whether or not it will be good or bad for the cryptocurrency market. Make sure to stick around till the end of the video to see that. Guys, we're also going to talk about another brand new lie the SEC and Gary Gensler just got caught in. Guys, this was just discovered and could be catastrophic for the SEC. We're going to talk about that, as well as we're going to talk a little more about the December 15th Ripple settlement. We just got some brand new developments out of Fox News around this potential settlement. We're going to talk about that, so guys, make sure to stick around for this whole thing. We have some critical stuff to cover. Like always, guys, your support means so much to this channel. If you want to see more videos just like this, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button down below and turn on bell notifications. These three simple things are going to go such a long way in helping this channel grow, and it really does mean so much to me. If you guys ever need a good place to buy some XRP, make sure to check out my link for Uphold down in the description below. Uphold is my favorite place to buy and sell XRP. With that said though, guys, let's jump right into the video, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. So guys, real quick, moomoo just upped their holiday promotion, and you can now win 20 free stocks if you sign up with moomoo using the link in the description of this video. Guys, you can also win a chance to win $60,000 in their holiday sweepstakes. Guys, moomoo is an awesome trading platform. They have a great interface and they're regulated. So guys, do not miss out on this opportunity to get some free money, and go sign up with moomoo now using the link in the description of this video. So guys, I want to start out this video and talk about the potential settlement that could happen between Ripple and the SEC on December 15th. Now, this was actually leaked by Charles Hoskinson in an AMA he did on Twitter, where essentially he said that there were rumors going around the cryptocurrency industry that Ripple was going to settle with the SEC. Now, Charles Hoskinson seemed pretty upset about this settlement. A lot of people were speculating that this settlement, since Charles was so upset, would involve early sales of XRP being declared a security, but sales now in XRP itself as not a security. The reason this would be so bad for the rest of crypto is essentially it would give no clarity to other projects. It would only give clarity to XRP today and would leave the SEC open to go after any other project, because the SEC would get the ruling that the early sales of XRP were securities transactions. With that said though, we actually got a brand new report out of Eleanor Terriot earlier today, and she said that our sources at Fox News close to the case say that there is no truth to the December 15th rumor, as they did with the November 15th one. So right here, Eleanor Terriot of Fox News is saying that there is no truth to these settlement rumors started by Charles Hoskinson. Now, I tweeted out in response to this, Eleanor has been very accurate, and I'm sure she's right. But I also doubt her sources would say, yes, we are going to settle on December 15th, just something to think about. And I just want to point out here that just because Eleanor Terriot says it won't happen, we can't really just fully commit to that, because at the end of the day, if Eleanor Terriot has sources inside Ripple, and Ripple was planning on settling on December 15th, well, they're going to have to lie to Eleanor if she comes out and asks, hey, are you guys going to settle on December 15th? Obviously, Ripple can't come out and say, yeah, we're going to settle. They have to say no, no matter what. I just want to point this out because I don't think Eleanor's reporting necessarily takes the settlement off the table. I don't think it's any coincidence that Charles Hoskinson just randomly came up with this rumor. From my analysis of the clip, it did seem like he was being truthful, that he did hear a rumor, and it didn't look like he was saying it to try to provoke the XRP community. I think if he was looking to provoke the XRP community, he would have come out and said, I think Ripple's going to lose. I think XRP is going to be declared a security. The fact that he went out of his way to say that he thinks Ripple is going to settle this case, we know Ripple would only settle this case if XRP was not a security, and he goes on to say it could be devastating for the rest of the cryptocurrency community. This would be a weird thing to make up. It doesn't really get back at the XRP community, so I have a feeling Charles Hoskinson really heard a rumor that there could be a settlement, and I have a feeling that whether or not there is a settlement plan on December 15th, I have a feeling Eleanor Terriot would have been told there is no settlement regardless. I just wanted to point this out. I thought it was a pretty interesting perspective on this December 15th date. Either way, we're going to have to wait and see what happens. Personally, you guys know I am hoping for a settlement. I would not say I am counting on it at all. I think it's a low probability. We have heard tons of rumors up until this point about potential settlements. Almost none of them have come true. But either way, let's keep our eye on it and see what happens. Let's keep moving though, guys. And I want to point out a potential massive lie that the SEC might have just caught themselves in. And guys, this would be very bad, and it's already gaining the attention of mainstream media. It's important that these issues do grab the attention of mainstream media because, as we know as XRP holders, the Ripple SEC case really didn't get a lot of attention from mainstream media, and therefore Gary Gensler really hasn't gotten a lot of pressure because of it. With that said, there are certain things going on at the SEC that will gain the attention of the mainstream media, and this right here, what I'm about to show you, is one of them, and it directly relates to the Ripple SEC case. So guys, what John Deaton found in his FOIA request to the SEC, he was actually submitting FOIA requests to the SEC in regards to Bill Hinman's public calendar, and I reported on this the other day, but for those of you who missed it, when he got Bill Hinman's public calendar, he actually noticed some things that didn't make sense. Essentially, what John Deaton noticed was that Bill Hinman's public calendar would say Bill Hinman was in a certain place, but then there would be proof that Bill Hinman was not in that place. For example, when Bill Hinman was giving the Ethereum Free Pass speech in San Francisco, his public calendar actually said he was meeting in person in DC with Ripple. This is a serious conflict of interest because this shows that the SEC is purposely manipulating its officials' calendars to try to create a different perception from the public. Now guys, if you think that is bad, just wait until what I show you next. But first of all, I have to show you this because you know John Deaton had to point that out to the SEC. John Deaton's not the type of guy to say, oh, it looks like they're manipulating Bill Hinman's public calendar. It says he's in one place. We have proof that he wasn't. That's fine with me. John Deaton shot right back at the SEC and says, if you don't provide answers for why this calendar does not make any sense, I'm going to bring this to court. And the SEC actually responded to him and said the FOIA office is still consulting with other offices regarding this request. We hope to issue a final decision within a couple weeks. And guys, what is so funny about this is the SEC is essentially saying, John, please give us some time to think of a new lie to cover up the other lie we told you before. Thank you. The SEC clearly made up Bill Hinman's public calendar, sent it to John Deaton, and hoped he wouldn't realize that they were manipulating the calendar. Well, guys, that was never going to get past John Deaton. It is completely insane that the SEC is doing this. But guys, what I want to show you next is that this isn't some one-off by the SEC. It actually just got found out that Gary Gensler has been doing this exact same thing. So guys, this was reported by Eleanor Terriot earlier today, and I'm not even going to say the names in this report because who knows what would happen to this video. But take a look at the people that Gary Gensler has been meeting with. The two are right here in blue, and these were not reported on his public calendar. Guys, this is another example of the SEC manipulating their data, sending it out to the public to try to change the narrative. Gary Gensler is straight up lying to retail investors, and he goes to Congress and says that one of his main concerns is transparency. Guys, the SEC is a bunch of liars. They are a criminal organization, and this is just more proof of it. What this shows us is that everything we see coming out of the SEC, we can't trust any of it. They are looking to do whatever they can to try to get away with their little criminal enterprise, and we cannot trust anything they send out to the public. But guys, the good news is that this will gain the attention of the mainstream media, and specifically a lot of different people in our government. A lot of people in our government don't care much about cryptocurrency specifically, but they do care about these two people, and this is going to put a lot of pressure on Gary Gensler. Hopefully, and I've been saying this a lot, Gary Gensler is going to spend a lot of time in front of Congress if he does not step down from the SEC. You guys know that for a while now, I have been saying that I do not think Gary Gensler will finish his full term at the SEC. So let's hope it's events like this that put more pressure on the SEC, more pressure on Gary Gensler, and really does force him to step down sooner than later. Because guys, the sooner we get Gary Gensler out of the SEC, the sooner I think we are going to have some very positive developments for the cryptocurrency industry. So guys, I want to finish this video off and talk about two massive events that are taking place tomorrow. First of all, and not as important, is that Sam Bankman-Fried is going to be testifying in front of the Senate House Banking Committee. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what Sam says here. Unfortunately, I think he's just going to play dumb the entire time like he has been. He's not going to be able to lie like he has been in the Twitter spaces, but he is going to be able to play dumb and say, oh, I don't remember that. So while it will be interesting, I'm not paying that close attention to it. What is going to be critical is that tomorrow we get CPI data. Now, we really need to see CPI and inflation drop off big time. The sooner we see inflation come down, the sooner we will have the Federal Reserve stop hiking rates. And guys, this is what we need for cryptocurrencies to take back off. Now, what we really need to see is we need CPI to come in below 7.3%. If that happens, I think we'll start to see some bullish momentum in the market. Anything below 7.2 would be massive. But guys, let's pray we do not have anything above 7.4, because if that happens, the Federal Reserve is going to keep jacking up rates, and that could potentially put us in a very bad position. Let's see what happens though. We are hoping for a low CPI print. That would be huge, and that would be the early stages to a much more bullish cryptocurrency market. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed this update. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It really does mean so much. And for now, Mickle out.